welcome back and welcome to my weekly reset routine. Today I need to do the full clean and declutter on our space. I'm going to be ordering groceries and doing some food prep and really just to prepare myself mentally and physically for the week ahead. I really do notice such a difference in my mental health, my happiness, my productivity, the way that I eat, all of those things when I do take the time to prioritize a bit of a reset. And alternatively, I really notice the difference on those weekends that I do skip out on my reset routine, which honestly doesn't happen very often because it's that impactful for me. I tend to do my resets on a Sunday, so I think that's like the perfect opportunity to just have a slow morning, have my coffee. I really make it like a ritual and something that's special to me. So I like to take some time to journal, reflect on the week, brain dump any to-dos, tasks, goals, ideas, things that I have coming up for next week to really declutter my mind before I even hop into decluttering the rest of my space. Next up is stocking up on groceries for the week. So as we get into the food prep later on today, then I'll go into a little bit more detail on how I've been going about food prepping and things. But right now I'm just gonna sit down, get a quick Instacart order in so they can start preparing that and delivering it while I go ahead and get cleaning.
Give a reason, I'm just trying to believe I can trust my inner soul and my guts spew out from my own disgust.
All right, groceries are ordered. I'm going to throw on a quick load of laundry, just get that going. And then I always kind of start with what I hate the most. So I'm gonna start with bathrooms, and kind of the way that I try and make this a little bit more enjoyable is I will find like a show or a YouTube or something to watch. I'll put in my AirPods so that way I'll kind of bring my laptop around with me so I can half watch it and then listen to it with my AirPods. And then when I leave the room, it's kind of like a book on tape sort of thing. You still like get some entertainment, and that I find helpful to just not make it such a daunting task.
Be on something to change, but life gets in the way. It's all moving so fast, please just give me a break. I'm looking at all of the stars and now nothing's even in the way. From you coming down to me, taking me, holding me, letting me stay. So baby, before it's too late, lift me up into your space, and that's where you can break what you wanna take, what you wanna say, what you wanna say, yeah. Because I ain't waiting for your play, that you know of a way you could help me just the way what you wanna take, and just you wanna say, just the way to stay.
It's so sad. It's literally only like 4:30 and I'm hovering by the window to try and find some light. But I have made a ton of progress, as you guys have seen. Laundry is on, pretty much done all of my like deep cleaning, and my groceries just arrived. So I thought I would take a quick minute and just share some of the tips that I found really helpful for grocery shopping and for food prep. So first things first is I've gotten a lot of like root vegetables, I guess you would call them, but like yams and beets and things that just last a long time but are like super nutritious. I find that way I'm not having things go bad as much. So I haven't been buying a ton of like fresh leafy green vegetables. That I've been opting more for frozen. I also haven't been prepping full on meals. So when I say food prep, I really mean more like preparing all the different types of food so that I can quickly put things together. So making a bunch of grains and potatoes and healthy carbs, then doing up a bunch of protein in different forms, and then a whole bunch of veggies. And then that way I can just kind of mix and match and make the type of meals that I want. One of the things that has been really game changing for just making sure that I'm eating super clean, and what I've done is make some sort of like yummy healthy treat each week. So I've made energy bites. I tried making like a banana bread recently, and that's been really great because then when I do have that sweet tooth or I just want to snack on something, I have something on hand. And I think in doing that, I really haven't had a ton of cravings, or I haven't found myself just kind of compulsively eating. So like I was saying in my vlog last week, I really feel like this has been the missing piece of my health and fitness journey. So I'm gonna go ahead and start food prepping, and then I will show you some of the staples that I like to prep.
I don't wanna lose you. I know I confuse you.
So we have some pasta, rice, beets, potatoes, chicken, sweet potato, green beans, some sausage, and then an example of like how I would maybe combine foods. Obviously just like chicken, potato, greens would be like a perfect meal. I would also do the pasta with sausage and maybe like some olives, feta, and just some chopped up pepper is something that I really like. Rice is great to add black beans to. So yeah, I guess that's like some examples of how I would then take all of this and like piece it together. And then in the oven for my treat this week, I did a berry crisp, so hopefully this turns out well. And then lastly, just making some egg bites. These are super easy, so I just have 6 eggs. I think it's like a tablespoon of milk of your choice, salt and pepper, literally like whisk it up. And then I've gone ahead and greased up these 6 here. So in here, I'll put maybe some ham, a little bit of cheese, and then you pop them in the oven for 20 minutes. That's literally it.
I can't do that. 'Cause you wouldn't do it to me.